Over 12 points robbed, 8 red cards, 1 referee's vendetta. Is the Premier League orchestrating Arsenal's downfall this deal? The shocking conspiracy theories against Arsenal this season.
Twitter standards, which is normally fairly polarised, was obviously a mistake, but then Arsenal fans were saying it's a conspiracy against us. Michael Oliver's got history against us, which I simply don't buy.
But the flat earthers at Arsenal, which we amusingly called them during the week because they see conspiracy everywhere, now have some actual real evidence to suggest that things go against them when they shouldn't.
Well, but sorry, I think you can talk to every supporter.
The Premier League's relationship with Arsenal this season has morphed into a chilling spectacle of questionable officiating, dubious VAR interventions, and a pattern of punishments that reek of targeted bias. As the Gunners chase their first league title in 2 decades, fans and pundits alike are asking, why do the rules only apply to Arsenal? The selective justice, Arsenal punished, others excused. This season, only 2 players have been sent off for kicking the ball away. Both Arsenal stars, Leonardo Trossard versus Manchester City and a controversial second yellow for Declan Rice versus Brighton. Meanwhile, Liverpool's Darwin Núñez, Manchester United's Bruno Fernandes, and others have escaped punishment for identical offences. Similarly, William Saliba's red card for a trip 70 yards from goal against Bournemouth remains the only such dismissal in the league, despite numerous instances of similar fouls by players from rival clubs going unpunished. The hypocrisy deepens. In Arsenal's 1-0 loss to this season, a penalty was awarded against William Saliba for a clash of heads with Brighton's João Pedro, a decision branded nonsense by football pundits. Yet, when West Ham's Naif Aguerd clashed heads with Arsenal's Eddie Nketiah days later, no penalty was given. The inconsistency is glaring. Let's not forget Michael Oliver's red-handed record against Arsenal. Referee Michael Oliver, who has sent off more Arsenal players, 7 red cards, oh hell no, scratch that. It's now 8 red card counting the straight red card given to Lewis Skelly against Wolves. That's more than any other club he's officiated. Last season, in the Manchester City versus Arsenal clash, Oliver ignored Mateusz Kovacic's reckless stamp on Martin Ødegaard, later deemed a clear red by PG Mol itself. Yet, when Arsenal's Kai Havertz committed a lesser foul, Oliver brandished a yellow within minutes. Weeks later, Wolves' João Gomes escaped with only a yellow for a brutal stamp on an Arsenal player. Another incident overseen by Oliver. VAR's role is equally suspect. Arsenal have had 4 goals disallowed for marginal offsides, while rivals like Liverpool and Tottenham benefited from identical tight calls. The penalty for Brighton's controversial head collision in their 1-1 draw versus the Gunners, a decision even Howard Webb admitted was wrong, further fuels theories of sabotage. The Premier League and PGMOL have refused to address the pattern, dismissing concerns as fan paranoia. But when Arsenal's set-piece coach Nicolas Jova was fined for mocking VAR in December, while coaches who verbally assault officials escape punishment, the message is clear. Arsenal are held to a different standard. Is this incompetence, or a coordinated effort to undermine Arsenal's title bid? The frequency of anomalies, 12 points lost directly from refereeing errors per independent analysts, suggests the latter. As the Gunners fight for glory, they're also battling an invisible adversary, a system seemingly hell-bent on their failure. Until the EPL explains its vendetta, fans will keep shouting, because when it comes to Arsenal, the whistle isn't just blown, it's weaponized. The truth hurts, but silence kills.